guest.
Alex Ayah and Zeynep Sonmez are right back side by side again. And guess what? Aryna Sabalenka reportedly can't take it anymore. That's right, the bond between these two rising tennis stars is apparently a little too much for Sabalenka to stomach. After all the chatter and wild speculation claiming Eala and Sonmez had some huge fallout after their fiery Abu Dhabi Open clash last month, here they are shutting everybody up. They're out together, smiling, laughing, showing real love like nothing ever happened, and it's got certain people spiraling. Folks who didn't want to see them united were busy pushing narratives about a dramatic blow-up and a broken friendship, but those rumors? Completely false. These two look tighter than ever, and apparently that unity is what's bothering Sabalenka. Now hold up, let's revisit that Abu Dhabi Open match because it was a war. Eala walked away with it in straight sets, taking Sonmez down without needing a third. But don't get it twisted, it was anything but easy. In the opening set, Eala stormed ahead 3-1, looking ready to run away with it. But Sonmez said not so fast. She clawed back and grabbed the next two games to level things at 3-all. You could feel the momentum shifting, but Eala dug deep, broke through, and pushed ahead 5-3. Sonmez capitalized on a double fault to steal another game, yet Eala stayed locked in and sealed the set 6-4. The second set, just as intense. Eala jumped out fast again, building a 3-0 lead. You'd think that was curtains, but these two started trading break serving for it. Sonmez ripped a forehand that forced deuce. The crowd was holding its breath. Then Sonmez went big again on another forehand and sent it wide, handing Eala the win. After a showdown like that, you'd expect some icy vibes, right? Plenty of people were convinced Eala and Sonmez must have fallen out after such a heated battle. The gossip machine was in overdrive. Those who didn't want this friendship to thrive were spreading stories about a massive fight and the end of their bond. But listen to this. Here's what has everyone talking now. Not only were those rumors flat out wrong, but Alex Ayah and Zeynep Sonmez are giving the sport a masterclass in sportsmanship. This friendship, it hits differently. Alex Ayah has consistently shown she moves with genuine kindness. She's remained incredibly close to Zeynep, even when they're battling across the net in tournaments. That takes maturity most people don't have, doesn't it? To separate the fire on the court from the loyalty of it. Eala clearly feeds off Zeynep's energy and spirit. You can see it every time they're together. It feels natural, it feels real, and honestly, the sport needs more of that. And Zeynep, she mirrors that same respect for Alex. In fact, Sonmez even invited Eala out to Turkey, and the two were laughing about all the adventures they'd have there. How wholesome is that? Two elite competitors grinding at the highest level, yet still uplifting each other. This is what the game is supposed to represent, right? Fierce competition on court, genuine camaraderie off it. But a top-tier talent. She's skilled, she's captured major titles, nobody is questioning that. But there's a pattern forming and it's not flattering. Sabalenka reportedly struggles with seeing other WTA players openly support and celebrate each other. Whether it's Coco Gauff, Elena Rybakina, or now Alex Ayah, it seems Sabalenka doesn't enjoy it when the spotlight shifts away from her. Sources claim she's bothered by the growing attention Eala is receiving, and that's putting it lightly. It's even been reported that Sabalenka felt offended just watching Zeynep and Eala together, staying friends and supportive after their Abu Dhabi showdown. Think about that for a second. She's allegedly upset that two competitors can battle hard and remain close. What kind of mindset is that? It signals a real struggle with seeing others gain recognition and build positive relationships within the sport. And this isn't new behavior either. Remember when Coco Gauff beat her? Instead of fully crediting Gauff for an outstanding performance, what happened? Sabalenka brushed it off. She implied Gauff didn't win because of her brilliance, but because Sabalenka simply had an off day. You won't believe this. That's more than an excuse. That's straight up disrespect. It completely downplays the grind, the discipline, and the talent of her opponents. It sends the message that their wins only exist when she underperforms. That mentality? Toxic. And it feels like an attempt to shrink other players' achievements just to shield her own ego.
Not because she played incredible, just because I made all of those mistakes from, like if you look from the outside, kind of like from an easy ball.
But here's the beautiful part. Neither Coco Gauff nor Alex Ayah is feeding Sabalenka the attention she seems to be craving. They're locked in on their own grind, their own careers, and uplifting the players around them. And hold up, let's zero in on Alex Ayah for a second, because her ascent has been nothing short of phenomenal. She's officially cracked the top 40 in the WTA rankings, and she's climbing with confidence. At this pace, it honestly feels like the top 10 is just a matter of time. And when that moment comes, oh, it's going to be very revealing to see who applauds and who starts feeling uncomfortable. Even without a Grand Slam title yet, Eala is already a global name, pulling serious attention from fans worldwide. Remember the Australian Open? Supporters flew in from everywhere just to watch her compete, and she wasn't even ranked inside the top 30 back then. That's the influence, that's presence. Alex Ayah can fill seats with her game and her aura alone. She's authentically embraced by fans across the globe. Meanwhile, some players reportedly have to rely on on-court theatrics just to keep eyes on them. The difference? Crystal clear.
Turnout this year has grown significantly, I would say, from the past years. So I'm so happy to see this environment, and people are excited, and when I'm on court they're excited to see me. So it's flattering, and it makes me feel welcome for sure.
And the pattern with Aryna Sabalenka keeps showing up. She has a track record of downplaying opponents and referring to them as small after dropping a WTA final last year. Multiple reports claim Sabalenka was overheard making inappropriate and even racial remarks about Elena Rybakina. She allegedly voiced frustration that Rybakina won and hinted the victory wasn't deserved, publicly addressed Sabalenka, and even called out the WTA CEO for allowing that kind of conduct to slide. At that point, it became obvious this wasn't some one-time slip. Similar behavior had reportedly surfaced before. Now, it feels like that same negative energy is being aimed at Alex Ayah. But here's what Sabalenka needs to understand, and listen closely. You can't tear down someone who built herself brick by brick through pure work ethic, not through favors, not through shortcuts. Alex Ayah has earned every milestone with talent, grit, and relentless discipline. No amount of envy or hostility from anyone is going to rewrite that resume. What we're witnessing is a sharp contrast in how different players approach competition and relationships within the sport. On one side, you've got young stars like Eala and Zeynep Somnes, who recognize tennis is fierce, but that doesn't cancel out kindness off the court. They're displaying maturity beyond their years and modeling what the next era of tennis should look like. They understand an outdated mindset that filters everything through ego, where friendships feel threatening, where another player's success is taken personally, and where praising an opponent is mistaken for weakness. That's not the version of tennis that fans are rooting for. Alex Ayah's story is only getting started, and if she keeps rising the way she has been, we could very well be looking at a future Grand Slam champion and top 10 mainstay. Her ability to protect her, she's not just stacking wins, she's capturing hearts, and you can't fabricate that kind of connection. It's real, and people feel it. The bond between Eala and Somnes proves that, at the end of the day, these are young women chasing dreams without tearing each other down. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe to the channel.